Hey guys! So I've been feeling a little bit lazy today, and my hair is crazy, my shirt, yes, I am cold. I am not supposed to be cold in April, middle of April. We should not be feeling cold. I am going to take this onion. I am not liking this new knife that I got. I don't know if they sent it and it was dull already, but I am not liking it. Let's try another knife. So we are going to be making a pasta dish that is made with orzo, and I'm going to be using a mild Italian sausage that is made from chicken. But I'm going to add some onion and pepper to my sausage dish. So I'm just going to roughly chop. You know, I'm in a relationship, but my boyfriend happens to live far away. And he doesn't get to come here very often. But I have been accumulating things for him to do, because isn't that what a wife, girlfriend, soon-to-be wife, is supposed to do, right? Well, today I was like, oh, I'm getting too many projects here piled up. I might need to do some of the things. So I had gotten this is just a sweet pepper that I'm chopping up. I'm gonna throw in there too. So today I was like, today's the day. I'm just gonna tackle some of these things. I'm home today. I don't have anything that I really need to do that's pressing. And I ended up trying to put this sorry, my dog is driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to grab him in just a minute. It's a thing to put 5-gallon water jugs on. So we get water from the stream, and I wanted to have a place to put the 5-gallon jugs so that they would be kind of a little bit more organized and not take up so much room. Figured, how hard can it be? Well, they either sent the wrong piece or I'm doing something wrong to figure it out. So my good friend Nick, that does odd and end chores for me around the house, I summoned him and said, I need to have this done. Could you help me? And he said, I'm sick right now, but as soon as I feel better, I can help you. So I said, perfect. That will work. So, yeah. So that'll get done in the next couple of days. And I'm excited to announce that my bathroom and my renovations, my home renovations that are going to be done, are going to be done soon, thanks to some people that helped me and a grant that I received. So I'm going to have a new shower put in, because mine has black mold, as most of you know that were following me. So this is just sweet Italian sausage that is chicken and not beef or pork. It's chicken. So I'm gonna, like this, you can see the peppers in there. It's so nice. I'm gonna throw that in there too. And I'm just gonna make sure it's all cut up, diced up. Put this in the fridge. Then I'm gonna grab the rest of the stuff that I'm gonna need. So you're gonna need broth. This is no MSG, low sodium by Swanson. You're gonna need some Parmesan cheese. You are going to need some cream, and this is half and half, which will work just fine. So we're just gonna get this going here. I am gonna add a little bit of pepper and salt in here because I'm not sure how much salt is in that, how much salt is actually in here. So I'm gonna cook this until it's pretty well cooked. The sausage is pre-cooked, so you just have to warm it through, but I want the onions and peppers to get translucent, so we're gonna cook that for a little while. And this is the orzo here in my nice little antique jar. My antique lid. I know you can't see this cooking, but it is cooking. You can see the steam there. Hey, you want your treat too? I'm going to turn this up to high. I'm going to throw some onion powder in here, just for another depth. You could throw whatever seasonings you want in here. I don't know if I have any more paprika. I would like some paprika in here too. Did you know that paprika is ground up peppers? Bell peppers? Some people don't know that. I'm going to turn the fan on low. Now I just reorganized my spice cabinet, and my spice cabinet is an entire cabinet plus some. Just organized it with these things that I got off TikTok shop. Let's see, I can show you. Hopefully you got to see that. Hey, stop. Hey. We're just gonna keep. Stop! Go lay down! this has gotten to the point where there's no liquid left in here, that the sausage has gotten some color on it, and the onion powder, the onions and the go lay down. So I am going to, whoo, came flying out of the pan. I'm going to turn my pan down because I don't want anything to burn here. I'm going to get a measuring cup. And we are going to measure out 2 cups of broth, 1 cup at a time. And we're going to deglaze the pan. Deglazing the pan just means that you're going to take the stuff off the bottom of the pan so your pan is definitely smooth again. Okay? You want to deglaze it a little bit. And once you feel the bottom of your pan is smooth again, you're going to measure out 1 cup of the orzo pasta, a generous cup. Okay? And you're going to pour that in. Add orzo to my list. We eat a lot of orzo pasta. 1, because it's easy to make. Okay, so we're going to stir that in, and we're going to add a cup of cream, or half and half, or low-fat milk, whatever you want to add. Cream just adds to the consistency and makes it a little bit better. And then you're going to bring this back to a boil. I'm going to bring this back to a boil. I hope you can see that this is a pretty orange color from our paprika that we put in here. So we're going to bring this back to a boil. And that's fresh grated Parmesan cheese. The canned stuff or the jar stuff that you get, like the Kraft, this isn't good for for this dish. I mean, you can use it, but it's not preferred. So we're going to get this back up to temperature. Once it comes back up to a boil, you're going to put a lid on it, but you're going to be taking that lid off every couple of minutes to stir the bottom so that it doesn't stick. You can do the orzo by itself and have it as a side if you don't want to do the peppers, the onions, and the sausage. But I really like having the one pot dinner meal. So my question of the day over on my Thinking Out Loud page was, do you get into your jammas as soon as you get home for the day? Or are you like, you stay in your clothes, you have a routine, you get into the shower, then you put your jammas on? Or are you like, get home, take the bra off, put the jammas on kind of girl? Because that's the kind of girl I am. I am so much a girl that is like, as soon as I know that I'm in the house for the day, my jammies come on, bare feet, not having anything else to do with. This is slowly starting to be a boil, so I'm gonna put the lid on in just a minute. Brendan, you don't need ice if you're using that coffee.
Not even a little?
Nope, not even a little.
Alright.
And then use the rest of that creamer up before you use the new one, okay?
Okay. This coffee I like.
Yeah, so don't use the one in the
Pitcher.
because that is mine now. Okay, that's the vanilla one. But here. Would you like me to pour it?
Yes, please. Oh, just change. No.
Okay, and then you can put your creamer in it. So for my TikTok fans, I got the Autumn Hit the Jackpot pitcher, and I love it. It is amazing. This is the third pitcher that we're doing. This one is decaf vanilla. The rest of them have been decaf hazelnut. All right, so I'm gonna give this a stir. It's all right. And I am going to put the lid on. And we are going to wait about 1.5 minutes, and then we're gonna stir it again. Is it tedious? Yes. You don't want it to burn. You don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan. But you will thank me later. It is such a great, great, great taste. Go get your toy. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Go get it. Go get it. What you got? Otis, stop. Otis, stop. Addie, get your toy. Which toy are you going to get? Get it. I want to make sure that this doesn't stick. And you don't put the Parmesan in until the last minute. We're also going to put some spinach in. Okay, it's been about 1.5 minutes. I'm just going to it's not sticking too bad. So we're going to put it in for another 1.5 minutes. The timer is really for me because sometimes I forget, or I get doing something with the dogs and then I forget something's on the stove, so it's really for me to make sure that I'm listening. And I'm really sorry, I'm really out of breath. I have some heart stuff going on, so I'm gonna have a nuclear stress test soon, hopefully, and then I can have my procedures done so that I can feel like I'm not out of breath all the time. Literally, little things make me out of breath. Sitting up in the, whoops! Sitting up in the bed makes me really out of breath. Made a little bit of a mess. It's alright, it'll clean up. Alright, so now I'm going to leave the... Stop! Go. Right now. So now I'm going to leave the lid off and I'm going to just stir it as we go. We basically want that orzo to absorb that liquid. And it is amazing that it will. Those little tiny orzo pellets, pasta. Made a big mess, but that's alright. Everything can clean up. I don't know if you can tell that it's already starting to get thicker. Try to put the lid back on again. We're going to watch it really closely so that it doesn't boil over again. Otis, no. Still watching it diligently so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan. So every few minutes just kind of doing it so it doesn't stick. I don't know, I turned 50 late last month, so I haven't even been 50 for a month, and I've had 11 doctor's appointments in the time that I've turned 50, and I'm not sure if that's a sign of what's to come. This heart issue is definitely something that I'm really a little bit scared about. You know, there's not really much of anything else I can do about it other than wait for the stuff. They did put me on a cholesterol medication because my good cholesterol was a little high. They said my diet is fine, but my good cholesterol, my LDL, is high. And this is getting much more creamier and thicker, which is right where we want it. So we're just going to kind of keep doing it. I think that's what my dog really wanted. She really wanted her toys down here. We had a little bit of change and shift of animals here, and she had her toys all upstairs because the other dog down here was eating them, so she couldn't enjoy them. So now she's able to enjoy them. This is getting nice and thick, starting to stick a little bit, so I'm going to make sure that I get it all up off the bottom of the pan. Probably once or twice more of stirring it will be good. So let me know what kind of person you are. Are you really a pajama person? You really like your pajamas? You really like to be nice and cozy and calm and serene in your jammies? Or you gotta wear your work clothes until you go to bed? Okay, and at this point, I'm going to add the spinach. And this is like magic. I'm going to watch it wilt right in there. And you don't want to cook the spinach before you put it in. You definitely don't want to do that. And you could if you wanted to, but it's definitely will work the way it needs to. The way I need it to. And you don't need to add the spinach if you don't like spinach. Oops. I am throwing things all over the place. I'm just going to taste this orzo. Alright, that orzo is nicely cooked. So we are going to add in our entire bag of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to turn that heat down. And we're going to mix that Parmesan in there. And yes, you can freeze Parmesan cheese. I am making a mess. I'm glad you can't see the other side of my stove right now. And how you know you have enough cheese is when you go to stir it, that it gets those cheesy, see the strings? That's what you want. This is done. This is our final dish. I'm going to get a spoon. Our spoon. And plate this up. And that is going to be dinner tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.